So just settling yourselves down and bringing your attention gently to the breath, feeling the flow of the air coming in and out. And just make a simple inquiry with yourself right now. How are you feeling in this moment? Is there anticipation, excitement, nervousness, boredom, whatever tension might be from the day? Just note that and just see if you can let it go. See if you can let go all expectation for tonight's session, just as best you can. And resolve to nothing else but to simply be here and to simply bring your awareness and attention as keenly as you can for the next 20 minutes or so. And tonight's session, we're going to discuss the felt experience of loneliness. And it's something that affects us all at some point in our life. I don't think there's a single person who's never experienced the sense of loneliness. And in the modern world, we can feel increasingly isolated in spite of all the efforts to connect us. And I feel that it's a missing sense of connection within ourselves that actually is the primary cause of loneliness. We are an interesting being, an interesting species that is invariably a very social creature, need to connect with others. And yet we are incredibly individual and individualistic. And our society does seem to encourage us to be bold adventurers on our own and forsaking the wider community group, which can leave us feeling a little lost and a little isolated. So mindfulness practices, and we're going to focus on some metta tonight, help us connect more deeply with ourselves, find quite possibly a real true sense of inner peace and inner worth and inner significance that's built from a genuine position of love and compassion, not selfishness or ego. And from that foundation, I believe that we will never truly feel alone. We'll feel that sort of connected oneness with ourselves, which will allow us to feel a shared and connected oneness with others that we choose to invite into our lives. And the practice we're going to do tonight is a variation of metta, and some of you have done that before on some of these sessions. And it's loving awareness, loving kindness. And it's actually one of the few meditation techniques that we practice that invites you to use your imagination. Normally, you're just invited to notice what's around you. But this time, I'm going to actually invite you to use your imagination to create images and scenes and impressions. And we'll work with those. And then just watch while you do that. What happens to the tone of your mind? What happens to the state of your mind whilst you're doing this? So just settling a little further now, focusing on the breath, feeling the air flowing in and out. Just taking stock of any thoughts that are still rolling around and what emotional states you feel right now at this point in the session. And just note that. Don't judge it, don't push it away, don't try and change it or make it something else. Just note it. And then gently come back to the breath. And as you breathe, I'd like to invite you to think of someone that you have an uncomplicated relationship with, someone that you hold in positive regard. And this can be a friend or a family member, or someone that you don't know. It can be someone in the public space, someone that you think well of, someone that you could easily wish well for. Just take a moment and find anybody you like, who I say you can hold in high regard, think well of. And then just bring this person gently to mind, just as best you can. making the image of them as rich and realistic as you possibly can. Think of any sounds, think of where they might be, what they might be doing. And just take a moment to bring that to mind and allow it to settle. And with that image in place, just gently in your mind, wish for them to be happy. A sincere, compassionate and genuine wish for them to be happy. Because why would you want anything else for them? May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May your hopes for this life be realized. May you be peaceful. May you be happy. Now you can use whatever phrases feel right for you. So if these phrases feel a little jarring or a little artificial for you, then just change the words to suit you. And you don't have to intone these like a chant or a mantra, just periodically bringing the statement to mind with the image of the person in mind equally. And perhaps see if you can allow a gentle smile to touch your face whilst you do this. And just feel and know that there's no reason not to wish this person happy, not to wish this person well, to be free from suffering. To be at ease. To be safe and well. And allow your mind's eye to see this person happy and safe and well, free from suffering, achieving the ambitions in life that mean most to them. And again, just see if possible to just leave a small smile on the face. Maybe a sense of opening the eyes just a little wider, even if they're closed. Just allowing the muscles of the eyes to widen a little gently. And see if you can allow this feeling and this intention to settle in your heart and come from your heart. And just take a moment to feel how this space feels right now, with this positive intent and regard for another, unconditionally given. May you be happy. May you be safe and well. May you be peaceful. May you be filled with joy. Now just let this person leave your mind for the moment. And bring to mind someone who you don't really know at all in life. Someone you may have spotted walking locally or in a supermarket queue. Someone who you have no relationship with and to all intents and purposes don't know, but maybe just seen around, someone in your neighborhood, someone to whom you have no real opinion formed. And just see if you can gently bring them to mind now. This stranger, for which you have a neutral regard. And just see if you can repeat this process and just gently wish for them to be happy. May you be happy. May you be safe and well. May the things that you hope for most in life be realized. May you be peaceful. May you be filled with joy. And again, just see if you can bring a lightness to the expression of your face. And see if you can allow this felt experience to come from the heart. The sincerity, the compassion. The desire to see another succeed and do well. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. And again, if you can, just as best you can, allow yourself to see them achieving what they might hope for most in life, or simply being happy, wherever you imagine them from, at peace, filled with joy. And just see if you can allow your mind to soften to that experience. How does the mind feel in this space? How does the heart feel in this space? May you be happy. And I'd like to invite you to one third and final stage of this process this evening. And I'd like you to extend this wish of loving kindness, of wellness, to the whole street or the whole town in which you live. Just allowing yourself to imagine all of the people there as best you can. And some of those you may not hold in high regard. But just as best you can, see if you can wish for everybody in your neighborhood to be happy. May you be safe and well. May your brightest ambitions for this life be realized. May you be filled with joy. May you be peaceful. And just see if this feels pleasant and expansive. And just see if you can rest in this sensation for a moment. Gently breathing, open consciousness, the experience of the heart and the felt sense of the mind in this space. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. We're just going to carry this energy through now to a body scan. So just gently allowing yourself to settle your attention on the breath. In and out through the nose. Feeling the cooler air perhaps as it comes in and the warmer air as it leaves again. And as you breathe, I'd like to invite you to feel the raw experience of the hands. What are the physical sensations going on there right now as they rest beside you or on you? Feel a sense of pressure, of temperature, hot and cold, tingling or numbness. See if you can be open to the felt experience within the hands as well as around. And see if you can breathe with the experience of the hands, whatever you feel or don't feel. Perhaps exploring whether you can keep the experience of the hands in the foreground of consciousness and allow the breath to settle in the background. And allow your attention now to flow up the lower arm, the forearms and up to the elbows. Again, exploring for sensations inside and around. Noting as best you can the raw physical experience with curiosity and kindness. And then up to the upper arms and the shoulders. Gently exploring for any tension here, and if it feels appropriate, just gently inviting this area to relax if possible. Not pushing for it to do so, but just offering a gentle invitation and see what happens. See if breathing with the experience of the arms and the shoulders affords any change just by observing, just giving it some care and attention. And now allowing that sense of awareness to move up into the neck and the back of the head. Again, just gently inviting any tension that may be there to loosen, to soften, to gently ease. And breathe with the neck, feeling the movements in the neck muscles, the experience of the breath within the neck and around. And allowing now your awareness to explore the other aspects of your head and face, the scalp and the temples, the cheeks and the eyebrows, and the eyes themselves. And just take a moment to notice, even with eyes closed, that there is visual imagery there. There are degrees of light and shadow and shape. And become aware of the sensations of the nose, the nostrils, inside and around the nose, and the jaw, and the lips, and the teeth, and gums, and tongue. And then the ears, and just pausing to hear any sound. Not judging, just allowing sound to come to awareness. And then letting the experience drift down to the chest and upper back. And just gently and kindly exploring this area of the body, within and around, for the raw physical sensations. Any tension, any pressure, any warmth or coolness, or even not much to feel at all. Just observing as best you can with kindness and curiosity and a sense of compassion for whatever you find. Now moving down to the tummy and the lower back. Just feeling the movements of this area of the body as you breathe. Perhaps the sensations of the organs within. Perhaps sound of gurgling of a tummy from dinner. Not imagining anything, just open to whatever is here to be experienced in this moment. And then gently letting go and allowing your awareness to settle in the hips and the pelvis. Again, exploring gently and with kindness. Open to the sensations and the experiences within and around. Bringing a kindly attention as best you can. And seeing if you can breathe gently with this area of the body. And then on the next out breath, just gently letting go of the hips and moving down into the thighs and the knees. Again, opens a sense of pressure and gravity, a sense of fabric on the skin. Feeling the experience inside as well as around. Open as best you can to the raw experience of this part of the body. The facet that let you know that these legs and knees are there. And again now, just gently releasing and moving down into the lower legs and the calves and the shin and the ankle joints. Seeing if there's any aches and pains and stiffness, or perhaps not much to feel, or perhaps it's pleasant. Whatever the experience is, just being open to it, just being curious. And now letting your awareness settle into the feet, the toes and the heels, the arches, the instep. the experience inside the foot and around. And gently breathing with the experience in the feet. How do they feel right now? Now, as best you can, allowing the whole of the body to come into awareness, from the tips of the toes to the ends of the fingers and the top of the head, and the experience of the breath, breathing with the body as it rests. And just seeing, if you can, just take a moment to be grateful for the body that's on this journey with you, through thick and thin, for better or for worse. And just take a moment to rest in this space with the body as you breathe, with a gentle sense of gratitude if possible. And as we bring this session to a close, just allow your awareness to gently come back to the room around you, becoming aware of any sounds, any sensations, the airflow, the temperature, any smell or taste, just to start gently reorientating yourself to the world. And whenever you're ready, just gently open your eyes. Thank you.